I'll try to keep it on the same iPad.
Okay.
All right, so kiddos, this is the crew. They're going to go first, and then the Naval Review Board will have time to ask them questions.
We, the crew, think that the captain should have limited powers. If the captains make all the decisions, some, most, or all will be bad. Without the support of the crew, you might fail or kill the crew and the sailors. I know you might think that you're doing the right thing, but you're making us weak. So we do less work because we're weak and we are tired and hurt to work, or tired to work. If we make some of the decisions ourselves, we'll be stronger and get more stuff done. And yeah.
Why would you whip the crew? It gets the crew weaker and maybe kills them. If the whole crew dies, it is your fault, and you would fail your mission if you were alone or everyone is weak.
Everyone was created equally, so why do you think you should whip everyone? Whipping the crew is money. You will have to pay for more ships and crew.
If you whip the crew too much, they will die, and that is a rule that you can't because you want or they broke a rule. It also says that you can't risk the success of the voyage. By killing people of making people weaker, that is against the rules.
That's it?
Yeah.
So, you did have a really good presentation. It's just a lot about the, whipping. So, moving on to my question, what are the limits you are going to propose to the captains?
I think we should have some of the power because we would make more decisions and we would do what we think is right, not just what one person thinks is right. It would be the majority, and that's what I think would be better.
Okay. Agree with you guys about that? Like, I agree that, hurting the crew and only one person doing it actually does limit the success of the journey, and that is one of the captain's rules. But also, the captain was appointed with the power to do. He is appointed to punish the soldiers, not with death. So he can't kill you guys, but he is allowed to whip you guys. So, do you think that should be?
But if it was the other way around, put them in our positions, they'd probably be the same way as us right now.
Yeah. And I just have to say, the captain does have the power, but I like how you have the idea of majority rules. That does.
Going back to the thing where you said that the captain is in charge, they would whip us for almost no apparent reason, so
Exactly.
that's not really the right thing.
Okay, but I just have one more question. But do you talk back to the captains when they whip you, or just for no apparent reason do they whip you? Is it just
They
like
would
whip?
probably whip us for not doing the work hard enough.
Okay. So,
But
what is the captain doing to make you choose your decisions?
the captain is whipping us for no apparent reason. And all the captains do is whip us and take all the good food for themselves. They give us almost no food at all.
So that we could starve and die another way.
Can I just politely disagree with that? Because you might think you get treated bad, maybe but they have the power to do that type of stuff. There's no, sure they should maybe not do that, but they do have the power to do that.
But they do need to whipping and then stop.
They don't
for
like
a minute. Sorry. But I do agree that whipping for no apparent reason is wrong and it should not happen because in the rules it says punish sailors who break rules but not doing what you're supposed to do and just living life the way that you do on a ship normally isn't breaking the rules. So that shouldn't be happening. But whipping for talking back, if somebody was to talk back, I think whipping is maybe too harsh of a punishment for that. So maybe there should be a rule that's punishments
should vary between the size of the problem. Like if somebody hurts somebody else, then I can see whipping as a punishment for that time, but I cannot see whipping as a suitable punishment for talking back.
And the captain should be the one who chooses what the punishment should be.
Yeah. I'm seeing more of a constitutional government we're getting to from here.
Do you have a question for them? You still have a minute and a half.
We have a one.
So we have one more question, and do you think the captain is abusing you?
Yeah.
Yes, very much.
Yes.
How?
Okay.
Because he's abusing us when he whips us for no apparent reason.
Even when we ask a question.
Wait, can you just give another reason besides the whipping?
They not actual torture us, but they wouldn't give us enough food. They would treat us poorly.
How would they treat you poorly as well?
They wouldn't give us enough food. They would make us work all the time. We would always be hungry, but they wouldn't listen and keep the good food for themselves. They'd give us little dinner, little food every each day.
Less than a minute.
And they would make weaker workers, and then once we get this would make us weaker, and then we couldn't get stuff done, and then we would get more weaker because they keep whipping us if we're not doing the right thing.
And they're
That's
they're well fed, but they keep all the food to themselves, and they only give us a crumb amount.
And I feel like the only way that they're sort of running the ship is because of us. We're sort of running the sails and
You guys are actually doing the work.
yeah, the
Like
captains.
everything, the captains are
But I
just.
just have to say, it is your sorry.
It's hard because there's 5 people who all want
It's
to talk.
always been the same, 3 things. Is there anything else? It's always the whipping and the food and the work.
Is there anything
I
else?
think life should be just like on land.
Time? All right. So number 3. Don't start till the cameras are ready.